Hey guys, welcome back. We are trying some more aggro, and this time we're playing some summon Choco Mogg. Welcome back guys to another Pauper video. We are trying our own build, of course. Generally, as you may have seen over the last few videos, a lot of the meta's starting to settle, but I can't keep up with obviously all the meta developments. And I'm still going to play the versions that I wanted to try out because they have some new cards. Like we did last week with Black-Green Rod, where we obviously tried the other return an artifact thing to make sure we could bring back the Rod. So that is basically, obviously what we're going to try and do is here, take another take on White Weenie here. So you might have seen a lot of lists cutting Lunark Veteran here for Hinterland Sanctifier as a 1-2 to sort of work with summon Choco Mogg, which is a new card, one of the new cards that we're trying, right? The only new card we're trying, sorry. So we are trying this, and essentially what I'm basically trying to do here is get a value package with Core Skyfisher and some of the Avery mechanics. We're playing 2 copies, so we're playing 6 copies of Core Skyfisher here. I couldn't cut the Eagle idyllic range side of things, right? So we've kept that in. But we're playing Hinterland Sanctifier, Novice Inspector, Thraben Inspector, and then 2 Lunark Veterans to go really hard on the 1-drops. I could have played the Mardu Devotee, but I decided against it, as basically having life gain is just generally been pretty good. Then after that, the other 2-drop we're playing. So we're playing 2 Avery mechanics, 4 Core Skyfishers, and then 3 Fortress Kin Guards, which when it enters, it endures, and as you can see in the top right, endure is you put a counter on this creature, or you create a 1/1 spirit token. The spirit doesn't have flying for some reason, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, this is basically to replace the Raffine's Informant. Obviously, that card is generally very good. It's good with Battle Screech, it's good with Prismatic Strands, etc. But for this list, because pretty much bar the Spirit token and 2 Lunark Veterans, everything's above an X1. Like obviously the Battle Screech, obviously not as well. That basically we're above 1/1, like 1 toughness, and not really that immune to that, like at risk of electric reflex and lava dart. I've cut the Raffine's Informant and because of that, I've also cut Prismatic Strands entirely. This could make some matchups bad. So it really could, like obviously, Burn we've kind of loaded with life gain, right? Is the idea. And then other decks like Terror, where you need to like obviously 6 block with 6 creatures and then Prismatic Strands and all that sort of stuff. Like that sort of matchup's gonna get worse. But we'll see how we get on today without it. But that's the idea. We're playing 2 Ramosian Rallies and 2 Guardians Pledge along with 4 Summon Choco Moggs. The Guardians Pledge could probably be cut, right? Potentially. But I do want to try this out. I do like the idea. And the idea is obviously to reset this summon. So you play the summon, give all you guys +1/+1. It then gives all you guys +1/+1 and then you can attack. And it gives all you guys +1/+1 and then you can attack. And then you can bounce it. And then you can play again next turn. Because or if you don't, it gives all you guys +1/+1 and then it dies. Which is still a fine place to be. But obviously if we can return this and get the effect again, like that is great. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for some good value with obviously idyllic range, all of the inspectors as we know with Core Skyfisher, then the summon Choco Mogg to sort of take it over the edge. We'll see how it performs. Obviously, we've got 4 removal spells, quite a lot of pump, and quite a lot of 1-drops, which I'm hoping carries us. To be honest, I'm gonna make this change. I'm gonna cut the Guardian's Pledge entirely. Add one of these and do I add a Avery or I think I add a Veteran? Keep the 1-drops as high as possible. I think that seems like the best place to be. Yeah, let's try that. And then obviously we've got 4 Battle Screeches and 2 Eagles to the north here. Battle Screeches, obviously the best way to just blow up on the board, and that's sort of the idea. Moving on the sideboard, it should be self-explanatory hopefully. We're playing 2 Hallows and that is basically for like stuff like breath weapon and breath weapon really. Yeah, it's just a way to obviously prevent damage from a spell like that. If you can gain life, great. If you can't, like, no matter. Like, obviously you bothering probably against red as well. Save a guy. We're playing the 4 from Rally in the sideboard. We've got 2 lone missionaries as well for life gain. In case we need extra life gain. 2 revoke existence to obviously exile artifacts and enchantments. Fairly self-explanatory. There's, bridges in the format. There's obviously Holy Light is mainly there against elves. Obviously these go wide 1/1 strategies is sort of the idea. 2 destroy evils for additional removal, mainly against terror, but also hits enchantments. 2 standard bearers also against bogles, comes in against elves too. Then 2 relics as well for the graveyard hit for terror and dredge. Self-explanatory stuff. I'm just going to try and aggro the hell out of people with my Fortress Kin Spirits and my Summon Choco Moggs. And I will see you guys for round number 1. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 1. We are on the play. And this seems like a reasonable hand, right? Doesn't seem awful. Got a Novice Inspector, attack for 1, cost Skyfisher. If they're playing red decks or a red base deck, we can lead on every mechanic because it'll most likely also get bolted. So that seems keepable to me. Seems keepable to me. And we play the good Novice Inspector. The good Inspector, I should say, because Threadman Inspector is just infinitely worse. We are against a red deck. Don't bolt it. Leave it alone. Goblin Tomb Raider. Not blocking. Summon Choco. So we are going to play every mechanic here, right? Just because... yes, just because they still have to bolt this to stop the trade. Like, obviously this eats it, right? But we know it's most likely whichever one we play is going to get bolted, right? Or chain lightning or whatever. So we need to play the one that's going to die and be worse for them to deal with. Easier for them to, like, this trades, this eats, basically. And if I play this gets bolted. This is more likely to survive. Just slight nuances, right? Would like a land here. I could have also just Thrabe and Charmed it, but I would like to keep them for the pingers. So here is a land, is a pinger. So I would like a land here. They are attacking. Interesting that it survived though. Makes it awkward because I would like a land here though, so I can play both of these. Okay, so I guess I play Call Skyfisher, bounce land, play a land. So this stays now, unfortunately, but I should be able to look at Thrabe and Charming. Reckless Impulse, huh? Oh. Play land. And obviously they can't attack. Play an Epicure, sure. Give me a land. Again, not ideal. So I'm probably just going to have to shoot this, then shoot this. So let's cast, deal damage. This, goodbye. And then attack for 2. This then holds this back, and then I'm going to Thrabe and Charm this. Stuck on 2 lands is not ideal though. Being stuck on 2 lands while they're on 5 cards in hand as well is also not ideal. Yes. You play another land? You do not. Another land. Sanctifier. Again, another awkward one, right? Aye. Let's kill this. Are they debating Fire Blast or something? Do we hold back here? I don't think so. So, still time for 2. We're now tied. We have a Sanctifier too, which is pretty good. Let's go. Play Clockwork. Play Clockwork. Damn, son. Swing for 4. Sure. We block 1. Take 3 out of 12. And they've got 1 mana open, so I'm assuming they're going to bolt this. Or they could have a spare end line around and the end. A third Thraben. Let's play Sanctifier, which they had now for the first time have mana open here, so this is definitely getting bolted, right? I'm just going to bolt this guy. No. I'm going to attack for 2. I'm still going to keep the beats on with the 2s. They bolted my face. They must have a lot of burning. Galvi Blast maybe. Pitch to draw. Okay. I'm not really sure about how they've done this game. Obviously I don't know the other 3 cards in hand. Maybe they're really close to killing us. Chain line puts us at 3, sure. One card, do they have the 1 of Fire Blast? Always with the 1 of Fire Blast, like, come on. Come on. So we want these. Want Hallow. I think we cut 1 Choco, 1 Fortress we can cut. Do we want Holy Light? That's the question. Probably not. I think being stuck on 2 there definitely didn't help. Like, we have 7 of these as well. Of 15 1-drops and we've seen 3. I don't know. I think we got hit pretty hard by variance there, right? Just a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the match goes. Let's go first. Seems pretty good. Especially having the rally as well. Like if they're going to lead... Having the rally and the Hallow seems pretty good. Especially if they're going to have like Lava Dart here or whatnot. Sure thing. I'm just going to play both of these. We found a 3rd land. Let's go. And also having these clue tokens is pretty good, right? I don't need to attack. So like we can just play the land and then crack the clue and still hold up both of these cards. Do you find a mountain? Do you have a mountain? You do not. That is a bold, bold, bold. I probably should have cracked the clue first, I think. Probably also should have. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should have attacked for 2 there. Like the 2/1/1s. Kept the Lunark back. I don't know. Don't know about that one. Double synth. Still no mountain. Keep on milling. Draw land. Like, do we cast this if we have a land? Like, I don't know. Probably. Because this stops. Ba-bam! Boop! And then I'm just going to swing here. 2. We don't have Hallow to, like, bury them. But we have Rally if they do have end festivities, though. Like, Hallow would have been great there, right? Which was me debating whether to cast it. But this is just I am going to absolutely not have anything die. So they could get him 1 damage here. Which is fine. Means I get 1 damage back. I was going to say, I'd be surprised if they do it. Huh. Now we have the real clock of swinging for 6. Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. This also works out nice because it means that I can now attack with the Lunark Veteran. Do you have another end festivities? Play your hasty goblin. Hold back your hasty goblin. Give me a Choco Mogg. That's a land. Choco Mogg. Idyllic Grange, huh? I mean, we're definitely just putting it on this. And then we're going to town. A bit flooded, but it really matter, I don't think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do. Stop 2 damage. And they flip. Hey, drum roll. And then we pass the turn. At least all the flooding would have helped there if they... I don't know why our opponents wrote lol. So I think that was sort of fine. I kind of want to keep these in, right? I probably want to take and put in this other. So again, I think this is a keep, right? All awkward with the Grange, but I think ultimately I think this is fine, right? Do I go Eagle for a land? Sanctify. I think what I'm going to do is actually end step Eagle and then play Veteran Sanctifier or something along them lines. Sure. Cool. And then we just want to keep these alive, really. Hopefully we'd rally, but I'm assuming they're going to bolt the Sanctifier. Synth, trigger, sure. I'm hoping that we can use, obviously, these two to sort of gain quite a lot of life here. They flip a Clockwork Percussionist. They play a Clockwork Percussionist. Do they have a land? They do have a land. Do they have a bolt for this? Pretty sad if they do. But they must do because the Chain Lightning, which again I find really odd. Chain Lightning on 1. I would like to just untap with this, to be honest. Then play this and then Hallow to protect. But hopefully it's a, yeah, I was going to say, if it's a Galv Blast, we could be in luck because they don't have Metalcraft. Means they do get to attack though. So I should have actually, I did this the wrong way around. They don't attack with this. Plains isn't the worst draw because it means I get to deploy all of these. Yield. And I think I'll just attack. If they're on a block with their 1/1, that's fine. And then we have an idyllic range for the Lunar. Put that to a 2/2. Play Voldaren Epicure, put them at 2 cards. Put us to 18. I think I'm okay with that. So far, I don't think I'm massively missing Rafinha. Obviously, this is our first game, right? Of course, so it definitely could change. But I don't think we're missing Rafinha's Informant and Prismatic Strands just yet. But we'll see how we keep going. We take 1, go down to 18, which when they have 2 cards in hand, they do have a Flame Breather, right? Which is pretty scary. But all other than that, we're sort of okay, right? Like, that's the thing that bursts out of nowhere, so keeping these 2 alive is quite important. They could be holding up an End of Festivity here and go to attack, and then I go block, and then they try and end. Which, again, I am ultimately fine with because I have a Hallow, but yeah. Let's see what they decide to do. Are they going to try and do that? Attack. Like, that just, like, absolutely telegraphs they've got an end, right? They waited till I have mana. They have 1 card. Bolt this. I am fine just gaining 3, right? I gain 3 from this exchange. Do they have another bolt? They have a lava dart for this. Sure. That's fine. So I go up to 19. Let's just put the Grange on a Thraben Inspector, right? Because ultimately I don't. I could have actually. Yeah, I could. But then they have dart up, right? So this sort of forces them to do something. Like, if they try and dart this, I do have a Ramosin Rally. I don't need to attack, though. Are they going to dart it? That's the question. Crack this in. Find a Tomb Raider. Okay. They have a Tomb Raider they can't cast. Okay. I mean, that's fine, so just put it on this. Force them to dart now. No. Okay. I probably could have flew there for 2. But I think I'm just going to take it easy and crack these clues. They've got 2 cards in hand, and I am at 20 with 2 life gainers. 1 mana. Nothing. Attacks. You throw this into the bus. Draw a card. I don't really understand. Might as well crack another clue in case I draw a... so this guy dies. That's when we draw a card. We draw our second card. Choco! Let's go! 1, 2. We do it this way around so the dart doesn't kill one of them. 3. Make them bigger. 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 It also triggers all the Lunark veteran stuff, which is actually really funny. So right now my guy's just going to gain 3. Do I let this dart go? I have 1 card in hand. Do I let this go so that I can quote unquote get them with the Kessig? If I don't, what happened, right? So this stays around and then they can just like double block these. Block. I'm going to let this go. I feel like it's more beneficial to let this go than attack with these. Like, I'm still gaining 2, going to 23. I'm okay with this, I think. And then I get to tap this Sanctifier. And they don't have 2 lands as well, which is not nothing. But they'll probably block these as 2 powers, right? So they'll block this on this, block these 2 on here, and block, like, sort of thing. I'll block this and a 1/1, block this on here, and then chump this. Yeah, like this. This is exactly what I was, like, and then they'll probably block this here. Yeah, block this here, block this. Or something along them lines. Hopefully they'll swap this Epicure for this Flame Breather. Take 3 out of this exchange. So this now doesn't die. I can keep this alive too. I don't know how good that is. But I get to kill this. So I get to kill this. They take 4 and kill this. And if I want to kill this, that I'm unsure on. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill the Clockwork Percussionist. Like, do I do 3-0 here? Keep this around so they don't get a card. I bet that seems like much better, right? Like, none of my guys are dead. They've lost their Flame Breather. And to top it, oh, I got another, sure. But they're on 2 lands here. I mean, that's oh, missionary. I mean, I'm gonna just play this, then play the Lunark Veteran, and then attack. Like, I'm on a ridiculous amount of life total here, right? Play the Lunark Veteran. Like, I don't think I care. Do they try and kill this to stop the buffs? I think I'm going the right... My life total is going the right way against the red deck. That's for certain. Yes. Yes. Same boat, though. I can just leave the 1-1 around. They take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or do I give them here? Because they can't cast anything, right? Right now. They can obviously cast it next turn. This card in hand's probably bad. It's probably a Fire Blast, maybe. This thing can then trade with a 1-2-1. Maybe I should have just killed this last turn. Now allowed them to trade with this. Yeah. Maybe that was a mistake. Again, a mountain. 1 and a red. Pitch the Griff. It's a weird one to pitch, right? Because if they get a Tomb Raider, now the guy doesn't have haste. It's just a 1-2. It's a Thraben Inspector that doesn't make a clue. That's rocking and rolling. We hit a plains, which is not ideal. I am still fine just attacking all out if they want to block here. Yep. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have a bolt. They have a Galv Blast on the 1-2. Like, they're now killing this and not this. So they got 3 here. We gain 1. I'm not going to play this out. They have a Fire Blast. They have a Fire Blast on a Thraben Inspector, but I correctly identified it was a Fire Blast, right? This guy dies. They take 2 out of 5, sure. I have nothing to play, right? Which is unfortunate, but they are eating up their resources here. So now they're playing end to kill my guy. It's a bit annoying. So now they're taking 1 out of these exchanges. Oh, that was a good draw. We're on 3rd. That is so funny. 2 to 3. Sorry, 5 to 3. Or take 2 to 3. They have to draw a bolt for this. Nice. Huzzah! Let's go! Choco Mogg for the win! See you guys for round number 2. Hey guys, welcome back into round number 2. We're on the draw. I think it's a keepable hand, right? But I think it's incredible. We can go island. Plains into eagle. Into second land, play one of these. I think it'll probably be the Avery mechanic because it's a May. I can just play it as a 2-2. They are on probably Terra by the seams of things. Get a plains. Huh. I think I still want to play Avery. If I want to counter spell it, that's fine. I'm just going to choose no. Anyways. So, okay. No. Go. Nod Scour. Mental Nod. Untap. Terra. 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 No, nothing. Oh, that's not all. Whoo, baby. Attacking for 2. Blue-red fair, or are we still on blue? Blue-red of the Terrors. Hinterland Sanctifier. Core Skyfisher. That getting counterspelled? Yeah, look at the life gain. Let's go. Do I just bounce a land here? But they bolt this. Nope. I think this is fine to do, right? We force them to eat a counterspell if they've got one. Means that the Battle Screech is likely to resolve. So we return an Avery mechanic. And I think that's an okay exchange, right? A Rally and a Skyfisher for a counterspell and a... Like, my hope here is now that they can't really do anything. I'm going to idyllic range this so he doesn't die to Breath Weapon. I'd say blue-red Scred's probably the only thing that I could think that I would likely want Prismatic Strands for. Everything else you could maybe work around. Do I just go for this value here then? First of all, I think we grange this, right? And let's attack for 2. And then I go Novice. Avery Novice. Bop. Up. Maybe I also should have Avery'd the... Well, actually, idyllic range the Avery maybe. And I will just replay this out. I know obviously Breath Weapon can get us here, but I say get us in air quotes, right? To kill this and this. And then we have a Battle Screech follow-up. But we still have a fair bit of pressure here, right? Like 5 damage is nothing to scoff at. That's without Choco Moggs either. Play a 4-mana Terror. Play this. Again, I'm fine deploying these because we have a lot of clues to sort of redeploy. Do I flash this back? I feel like my answer is yes. If they have a Breath Weapon, they have a Breath Weapon. They tend to only run like 1 to 2 main, right? And again, we'll just clue back up. It provides us too much advantage, right, if they don't have a Breath Weapon. Cracking that in upkeep for an island. Draw. Did you find your one-off breath weapon? They have nothing. Fwaben. Do I need to attack with these? The block 1, take 2, 3, 4. 4, 8. It's a 2 turn clock. Or I could just try and kill this. I think I just attack for 4. See what they do at the end of turn. I just kind of want them to tap out. Then I just Thraben Charm it. But I ultimately don't. Every mechanic A. I don't think I need to deploy any threats, right? Let them shred a flyer. 3 cards in hand. I guess I'll play this out because because if it dies, I can just flash it back anyways. Have a 1/1 flyer, which isn't awful. I'll crack the clue here end of turn. Ooh, a rally. Does that put them at dead? 3 cards in hand, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves me. Let's play this out. Get the clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That puts them to 1. 1 I like in exchange for very little. That's without the Ramosian rally as well. Force them to have another counter spell. I maybe should have thinged this the other way, right? They have a spell pierce, and I probably shouldn't have played this then. Yeah. Would I like to pay it? No, they did this wrong as well, and I'll get a Crackless Clue for free. Okay. So this dies. They go to 1, right? And they have 1 card in hand. They crack this. They didn't crack that in the turn. That's interesting. Yep. Destroy Evil seems good. Hallow and Relic seem good. I don't really care about the rest, right? I care about the Ramosian. Maybe. Fortress Kin seems pretty poor. I also don't mind the every mechanic value, right? Lunarch Veteran. Actually, it's probably Hinterlands. They're not bringing this. I think that's okay. Maximizes our... Like, obviously, the Ramosian rally is pretty good at the fact that the X2s survive Breath Weapon with the Ramosian rally, right? Which is basically all our creatures by the veterans. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the Sanctifies in because of that, actually. Yeah. I think that's probably the best bet because even though Lunarch Veteran has 2 modes, like obviously comes back as a flyer, which is obviously really good. And they're trying to kill everything. I think being an X2 and surviving with Rally seems better to me, maybe. I don't know, in all honesty. You don't know. So, what are we doing? I think this is a mulligan. This hand's slightly better, but not by much. Bit flooded, this hand, to be honest. Play tap land. They've got a Fjord on 1. Nope, never. Whap. Here's Lensep. And then I'll save target. Just to make sure all their cards are out the graveyard. Triple Skyfisher here is not it. Oh, yeah, Lorien reveal. Why would you... That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Because if they crack this, they can then untap on Lorien, right? Even with the Augur, it makes very little sense. I found a Breath Weapon. Okay. I guess I'll play this and bounce a land. So I don't want to bounce the Relic, right? Risk it to be countered for no reason. But here I have some matter pressure. They can't attack. Okay. I'm fine with this race in exchange, right? Do I just play another Skyfisher here? I mean, sure. Can't spell. They again should have responded there with the landscape because they're going to sack it into turning a red source. That's 2 spells they've lost in the bin. And they squared our guy, sure. Attack for 1. Novice. Wonder if they have another counter spell. They do. They have 2 counter spells in their top cards. Interesting indeed. They've dealt with 3 Skyfishers. Just gonna play a Terror, sure. Another land here is not ideal. Choco Mogg is fine. We want 2 cards now. I can take a hit, right? I can take a hit of 5. They should swing with this as well. Like if I'm not taking 5, if I don't feel like I can take 5 and I think this, they get a free damage of 1 in. If they all at the exchange of 1 damage from me. Aye. This is not going well. Guess I'll play this on here. What they do? Let's tap this. Summon Choco. Can I race this? 3, they don't. 3, they block. Then swing for 6. Can I race this? Let's try. All I need is some non-blockers, right? some normal creatures to just throw in front of the terror or a destroy evil. So we'll see what they do up until the end of turn. They also took the 3 cards in hand. Come on. This is not good. Hallow doesn't really help us. They have a breath weapon in hand. That's the only card I know. So we're going to swing for 6 here, put them to 9. Oh, they're going to block. And then we will pass the turn. This is where obviously the strands matters, right? When you're in this racing situation with terrors. And that's basically its best use right now. We'll attack for 3 here and block with the summon, right? Assuming they don't play. I'd like another creature. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 11 lands left in our deck. Do they have a shuffle? They have a ponder. That is by definition a shuffle. Jawohl. Fjord. Untap. Trigger. Oh, come on. No way. I'm still going to try and attack for 3 because I'm going to try and win the game, not lose the game. This will block here. I'll play a land. 6, 7, 8, 10 lands left in our deck. They have a bolt. Bolting us. Got 7. So we actually survive a hit off this now. This doesn't trigger. This triggers and dies, so might as well block so we survive another hit off it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the actual fuck? Really? 5, 6, 7. 7 spells to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lands. I have 9 lands left in my deck. I'm still attacking. 2-2 versus 5-5. We just have to force this situation, right, and hope we can get through. I'm going to try and put them on much life total as possible. If I have another bolt. There's my hand, mate. I literally have seen 6 spells. That was indeed crazy. This guy doesn't... Right. Let's try and not draw a bazillion lands. It seems fine. Relic. We've done very well to draw one of our 2 relics in our opening hands, both games. I would like to find something to play. A 3rd land is reasonable. I just choose no here, right? No. They crack this. And save targets. Even though I know it's not hitting a spell, right? It's still beneficial to just keep the graveyard under control. Red. Yes. Ponder into bolt this, I'm guessing. I would like another card that's not Choco Mogg to play. We'll see. They basically just get a free bolt onto this. Core Skyfish. I guess I get to attack for 2 here. They get to bolt this. Do they not? Yeah, okay. Core Skyfish. Gotta respond by bolting it. Yep. Play this. Go. Still got the graveyard under control. 6 cards. What do I want to do here? I guess let's be honest, I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing stuff, right? So I'm just playing. Come on, if they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell. And then I'm going to attack you for 2. It resolves. I'm going to now attack you for 3. Your breath weapon, me, bruh. Nope, take 2. 15. You scred my guy. Rally. Again, I'll take rally and counterspell. They put dispel in. Dispel's an odd card to have in this deck. Against this deck as well. Like, I guess we've got Thraben Charm, right? 4 mana. 4 mana, pass. Attack. No, I didn't attack. Oh well. I was undecided if I wanted to attack anyways. Are we getting breath weaponed? I'm assuming so. Breath weapon. 1/1/1. Exile your card. Untap, sure. Still 3 cards, huh? All I have is this. This is all I got. Oh, come on. Really? Dispel, counterspell. I'm still surprised I have Dispel, right? We have Thraben Charm. That seems a bit excessive. I guess Guardian's Pledge technically. Hi. My problem is now is I don't have anything like to. So now they can just hard cast a terror, right? 2, 4, 5, 6. So two lands off, hard casting a terror, and I don't do anything. I can't do anything about that. Like they play a terror and then they just kill me. So let's attack for 1 here. Might as well get the free damage in, and then play Novice Inspector. At least we get a redraw too. Getting a life's always a bonus. Crack Clue in case it's a card I can play. Hallow is not the worst. It's not ideal, but it's not the worst. I guess they're saying Hallow last game as well. I guess there is maybe Dispel is. They have 5 cards in hand. Fwaben charm. Fwaben. Thank you for 2. Really intrigued what they have in the hand. They have going up to 6 cards here. Scred. Do they have a breath weapon and they just bait me with a Scred? They do. No, I have a count. My guy dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I Thraben Charm? That's the question. Like Thraben Charm the graveyard or Lightning Bolt my face. I feel like I definitely relic. I maybe should have Thraben Charmed actually because I've got a Battle Screech in the bin. But I want to try and keep the Thraben Charm for. I want to try and keep the Thraben Charm for Terror. Is what I wanted to do. They've played 2 Screds, 2 Bolts, 2 counter spells, and here we get a swing for 6. 5, sorry. I can't count. Half your life total. I probably shouldn't have played that land there, but still. Do they have another breath weapon? Cast into the fire. Okay. They cast into the fire to what? Play Terror? 3, 6. So now they die here, right? Okay. This was actually kind of what we needed, right? So we go cast it. I guess. So I play this first, and then I cast this. Deal damage equal to twice the number of creatures. I pay the ward. If they dispel, they're tapped out. If the last card's an interaction spell for this, yeah. If the last card's a dispel, I then do this and then they die because they block here and then do this. But the last card probably isn't a removal spell, even though I played this around, so I could do because they likely would have played it beforehand. But yeah, man, together. Pretty sweet game. I'll see you guys for round number 3. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 3. We are on the player and we can keep this. Interesting enough, we get to go Hinterland Sanctifier and then Fortress and just sort of see what happens, right? Then we can follow that up with a Core Skyfisher Thraben and then bounce the probably maybe the Fortress or the depends on what deck our opponent's on. But I feel like going on Sanctify is probably the correct play. Seems pretty good. So we play planes. Bajuka Bog. So we're probably against like black green rod style deck, right? Or like a black white blade. Most likely a black green. They're not against, so they're not playing the black white deck. So this still plays 2 guys. This is a weird one, right? Because I think it says, would you like to put a counter on this or something? It's very weirdly worded. Put a +1 counter on, otherwise create 1/1. No. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, right, there we go. Attack for 1. But yeah, I'll just play Inspector, Skyfisher, bounce. I don't know which one I'm going to bounce. Oh, they're black-red. What is this? Bajuka Bog Mountain. It's not Mogwarts, is it? It's on the deck I know that would run Bajuka Bog and Mountain. I wouldn't think Madness would run a Bajuka Bog, right? Maybe they do. Seems bad if so. But they could, I guess. Sure. Could be like a black-red control deck, maybe. Spell land. Attacking! Do I just bounce the... I think I play Thraben. Triggers. And yeah, I think I actually bounced the... Like, I'm removing the same power from the board. And this sort of gets me to do... They did nothing. So they did nothing on turn 1. And they did nothing on turn 2. They play a 5th. So the Madness. Just with a weird draw. Yep. Arms and a Temper. Obviously, Fiery Temper, I would assume, goes to the Skyfisher. Weird for them to run a Bog. That's for sure. See what they do. They're figuring it out. So they didn't cast the arms. I feel like this person might be new. Because they've just clicked past it and pressed no. So I feel like this is slightly problematic for them. So they didn't cast these, but I'm assuming they meant to. Anyways, I've offered them help if they need it. I've messaged them, see if they want me to help. If not, we probably want this, right? Hallow against some random burn, Remosing Rally, like Electrickery, and then Law Missionary as well for an life gain. I don't think I'll probably keep Frame and Charming, right? I probably don't want every mechanic. Every mechanic is fine. I could. I can probably cut a Battle Screech, like mana intensive. Summon Choco Mogg for the exact same reason. And do I need the extra Remosing Rally? Probably not. Let's try that. This hand seems fine. Sort of same sort of start that we had last time. Seem to work out for us. We're in the draw here. They have currently multi 6. They play a Gorge tap. I'm still going to lead on Sanctify here. Our opponent plays an Epicure. Sure. Seems like they're most likely not going to kill this unless they play a Mountain. I will still probably play the Fortress King Guard, right? It might as well be as... Yes. Have we literally just got the same hand as last game? Try and figure out how that's spirity, but, you know, whatevs. This deck seems so far fairly solid. Like, I don't feel like I've actively missed the Prismatic Strands. Like, I'm not saying the card's not strong. The card is definitely strong and has metagames where used, but I also haven't seen any Crackland Shamans where I miss it. But again, really gonna miss it that much. I can sack another thing in response. So no. It's there, right? Hey, they got it. They figured it out, which is pretty good. Don't want to verse them when they're just missing madness triggers and stuff. It's not really helpful for us both. Are they going to attack? So I don't think I want to play the core Skyfish and how to block this, right? Unless I draw a Ramosian Rally. I think that's probably the only way I'll do that. I think I'd rather attack for 3, play this, and then Thraben Charm it. Unless I draw a Ramosian Rally. Or play that. I'm unsure now. Because I feel like I can race this with the 2 Sanctifiers, right? See if they block the 1/1. They don't. So I'll just bounce this. And this gets a block here unless it eats a ball, which is fine. This gets to eat this. Also fine. We have an Idyllic Grange on something. Next turn. And we have Fortress and... So I'm a oh, they just wait. Okay. Let's go. Don't even want to fight it. 3-0, baby. See you guys for number 4. Hey guys. We're in Luby. And we are on the draw. We have a solid hand. We need a... We need a 3rd land, but I think this is a keepable hand. Our opponent, obviously Luby, has said they've subscribed. I've seen them comment a few times as well, so. And they're on a Wild Growth deck. I wonder what, there's our 3rd land too. I wonder what they're sort of going to be playing. As in, card-wise, like, so the green red ramp, are they playing Ponza? Are they playing 1 land? I don't know. Eagle? The eagle has landed. Fortress? No. Attack. So, to be fair, green red can be pretty. Need all the destroy evils. Hallow doesn't really do much. Let's see if they're on Ponza. Avenging Hunter? Rumble? With the board and party symbols, they are likely on. Yes, they're playing Fat Chocobo! Let's go! Chocobo! Let's go! Awesome sauce. I do think this card is actually really good in green-red. And I love the fact that they're 4-0 as well. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm going to yield to the end step here because I'm going to clue token. So these are all gone. What did they take? They took did they take a forest? Obviously all these have trample. So we have 4 lands as well, so we can play a Battle Screech. They're going to attack for 4 here. 1, 2, 3. So we can't do anything. We can... We'll block this, which I think I'm fine doing. And I didn't want to play the core Skyfisher just yet either. So we take 4 here. We lose a guy. They have 3 cards in hand. Chocobo! Aggro, sure. 6. Oh. Writhing Chrysalis! A Writhing Chrysalis with trample. And another one. Writhing! Oh no. 3, 4, 5. Avenging Hunter! Oh no. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Annoyed Altasaur. I'll be intrigued. If they're playing Annoyed Altasaur, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Oh, it's 6 mana. Wait, what? What you doing? Here's next spawn. And then they're playing another Fat Choco. Pretty good going. Blop. Idyllic Grange. Okay. Hinterland Sanctum. So what? So they have trample for basically ever. Their 5/6 has trample forever, basically. The awkward thing about this is they don't get better for blocker. So I can play Sanctifier, play Grange, make it bigger, play Cost Skyfish, this, play it again, play Battle Screech, tap 4/8 on this maybe. Having trample for a millennial is definitely, and creatures you control get trample, creatures you control get trample. I love how the trample's right at the top. It's so cute. Yes, you draw a land. That's actually quite nice because it means we take 6. Boarding Party. Is that last card really a Boarding Party? Oh, it's an X-Bond. We know what it is. It's an X. 10. I don't think Ramosian Rally's cutting it. Destroy Evil seems good. Revoke Existence actually seems okay. Standard Bear is not the worst. It's not fantastic, right? It's mainly just for Nyxborn. So that's an interest. Hallow could be good. It all depends on what they're playing. Again, I definitely don't think this is a good matchup. Don't want Standard Bear. Want Avery. Hinterlands. Probably a Luna. This seems fine. Want to go Sanctifier into Sanctifier into Thraben into Fortress. I'm not shipping cards away, like shipping a hand like this away just because I don't have like a thing for the wild growths. And I also don't know their hand, but I likely would have mulliganed it. I feel like if you don't have a 1-drop, I don't understand why you're keeping the hand in that deck. 2 mana for a Rumble. Red. Boarding Party, Utopia's Brawl. Green Red though. I do like Green Red's position. Seems pretty reasonable against matchup. Chooses Sprawl. We drew a land as one. I maybe should have actually made a 2/3 here because Breath Weapon's a card. We're on 29. That's a big buffer. Utopia's Brawl on the same land. I definitely think making this a 2/3 was. I feel like the 1/1's not going to do much. Don't have it. You're going to sack a spawn, make a baby Nyxborn? Okay. Interesting how they made it a baby Nyxborn and didn't use... Oh, they used Horrific Assault on Hinterland Sanctifier. Okay. That's pretty cool. We were just talking about it on the podcast, to be fair, about this card. I don't know how deep I need to go, right? They're on 19 now. I've cut the Ramosian Rallies as well. Which is pretty annoying. Do they have a Breath Weapon? No. 5/6 Boarding Party. Boarding Party into Wild Growth. Wild Growth on one land. Are you going to attack for 6? Did not think. Idyllic Grange, huh? Let's crack a clue. Put it on a bird. I'm going to go with the fact that they don't have Breath Weapon. No attacks. Let's hold on back. No Breath Weapon, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5. Big Chocobo! Sure thing. When do I play this Eagles? That's the interesting question. Revoke. Not this turn. Because we revoke the Chocobo's existence. And we pass. Hitting Chocobo there was pretty solid, actually. It's a weird one, right? We discussed this on the pod. Like a really interesting debate. Like, Choco Mogg in this deck is likely decent because you don't run Journey anymore. You don't run any enchantments. You literally have Choco Mogg. So then if your opponent's bringing in cards like Destroy Evil or Thraben Charm or Revoke Existence or whatever, like enchantment hit, it's only in because of that card, right? Have they got another Nyxborn? Especially on this Boarding Party here. We're on... they just play a big 7/8. Okay. Where in a deck like this, like I'm already bringing in Revoke even if they don't have Choco Mogg for these and for the Nyxborns. So it's really interesting, right? Because it's slightly worse because of that. Like we are in a not ideal. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't need to play this land. I could have actually... No, I don't think that does anything with the 7/8 being there. But we've got 2 Destroy Evils and another Revoke in our deck. And also 4 Thraben Charms. So we have a lot of answers. Currently not finding them. Horrific Assault on the Skyfish. 1 card in hand. They don't have an Eldrazi, so they didn't gain 3. Fight spell. So they've attacked all out here. Sorry, I was just asking the question curiosity purposes. It looks very similar like the Ponza list from the challenge, but minus the Ponza effects and running that Chocobo. Pretty sweet. Huh. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 19, is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They should be lethal, right? They need a creature here. They like it. They play another one. No, that's pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 18. So if I play this, then play this, and then play this, we go to 20, and they're attacking for 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21. But we have two blockers. Because we eat one of these, right? We eat this, and then what their guy eats our guy. That makes sense. This is 19. They have to block. Yep. Be interesting to see if they block with their bird token, because this is now not lethal. They're on 2. They probably shouldn't actually, because it just gets eaten. They do block. That's surprising, actually. Yep. So their guy's getting trampled. It matters a little bit on the Chocobo, right? So we're gonna go. This blocks here. And we take 1 less, so 6, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 19, 18, yeah. Then kill them in the air. Hopefully they don't play land. Nice! Let's go! Let's go! Maybe I do want rallies. But what am I cutting for rallies though? Because obviously all the removal side of things is pretty good. Hallow maybe. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's fine. We found a Thraben Charm. Let's keep this. We're on the draw though. Being on the draw is significantly worse. Do they have a 1-drop? Sprawl for red. So we have a removal spell. We can get rid of their thing. Which I think is okay. I'm going to play a 3-drop here. Or be interesting to see what they take here. They can't take the breath weapon. Do they take Sprawl? They might take the land. They also do show that they have breath weapon in their deck. Do I try and go bigger, or I think I want to keep the 3. So I think I want to play this as a 2/3. Survive the breath weapon that we don't know they have, but we know that it's in their deck. I want to keep the Thraben Charm for the Nyxborn. Now that they've got if I could cut them off red, I would do this, but they literally hit their like 3 off mountains or whatever, or one of their 3 off mountains, I should say. So they wild growth this to put a Jewel Thief into play. Sure. Okay. Set up the mana quite nicely for them. So we could also... No, I think I'm just going to play this out. And then play the Fortress King Guard out. Again, making it... I don't think I need to go wide. I'd rather have 2 2/3s, right? Especially with Choco Mob in play. Makes them 3/3. 2, 4, 5, 6. So they're going to boredom party here, most likely. Again, I could have not played the King Guard. But I think I just take this. Writhing Chrysalis? They're going big. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I have Thraben Charm for that, potentially. They do attack. That's interesting. I do make a 1 guy, which is likely the 2/3, right? Yep. Makes sense. Found a land. I am going to play this, and I am going to flash it back. If we draw a land here, we can follow it up with both Thraben Charm and Choco Mob, right? Which seems like a solid line of play. Especially if they spend mana on this spawn to make it bigger. Like so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm intrigued at what they'll be casting here. Is it a Nyxborn? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm intrigued. It could be Breath Weapon Plus. That's why they're doing it this way. Which would be awkward if they do have a Breath Weapon. Interesting that they've obviously... And then they play Writhing Chrysalis here. Pretty nice of them to have. Wow. Oh, that's a bit awkward. Maybe I went too heavy on the... I think this is fine. This obviously the other half's likely to resolve, right? 6, 4. There's another Writhing Chrysalis. 5. Nope. Choco Mob or Avenging Hunter. 11. Let's take a 2, 4. This is really annoying, right? Because I really want to be able to kill this, but I don't have the mana to do so. So I guess I have to just go. Gives me 3 guys to block. And we have to hope that they don't have trample. Right? Chump 1. Wild growth 2. I'm just hoping to avoid a trample, right? No Nick spawn. Or no 4th. We die to a lot of things here. 6. 7. Is this a Nick spawn? 7, 8. Just really unfortunate for them to rumble 1 and then hit 2 here in the hand. I'm assuming we've got a 2-2 split as well. Chocobo, right? Okay. So we go block here. So that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I get to cast both of these. But what do we do? 19, 2, 6, 8. So I guess I just play. Do I play this, kill this? Is that really the best thing I can do? Play this, kill the trample giver. No cards in hand. They're off the top of the. Kill this. So I'll lose a bird here, right? So I got 3 birds. Block. Well, block. We're both off the top of the deck. I have clue tokens. They have a better board presence, basically. I need an answer to this. They found a land. Okay, so this is a 3-3. Semi-relevant. Swing. Swing all out. So block. Go to 1. Go that way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So loses the mana. Do I want to trade with their 1-1? Their 3-3? I'll block like this instead. Leaves me with 4 guys in play. And I got a 1. I think going to 1's the right decision, right? Draw. Not ideal. Crack. Something that costs 2. So we play a land. We play this. The problem is it's just till end of turn, right? So I can never trade really well with them. Just slightly annoyed. We die to basically anything here. Next spawn Hydra kills us. So this gets thrown under the bus. This gets thrown under the bus. This trades. This jumps. Trade. Death. If it do guys. So we need a creature here. Revoke doesn't help us. It doesn't even stop us. I guess I'll hold on to it anyways. Chocobo's a card. Like if they draw a fat Chocobo here, we can at least exile it. Block. So where are we doing it? We're on 1. Pretty awkward, right? That's pretty awkward. GG. The 2 things that happened that were pretty critical in that game were they had double cannonade in hand after seeing like this one. So they probably have 3 effects, probably maybe if not 4, but it's most likely 3. They milled 1 and had 2 in their hand. And then the second thing that was actually really relevant is this rumble hit 1 of their 3 mountains. If this was a forest, this would be a completely different game because we had a Thraben charm for the Utopia Sprawl. And basically that's just 2 really high variance moments where I think we probably won that game if not. Because they can't cast this, they can't cast the Bond Pie, they can't cast double cannonade. Like, both of these things mattered. So, yeah. Oh, well. Pretty good going. Yeah, list is sweet. I'm always happy to see any fat chocobos. And I'll see you guys for round number 5. Hey, guys. Welcome back to round number 5. We are on the play. We have a... Hello, you two. Do we keep 1 land with 3 playables? Hello, sir. Right, let's go. Let's go. On the play with a 1-lander is obviously always bold, but still, sometimes you gotta keep him. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. Red-black land. Giant wildfire. You know you've reached a level of thing when anytime you see a bridge now, it always was like, okay, they're affinity. Now it's, oh, look, the giant wildfire. I always dread my life when the giant wildfire take forever. And I just want to jam some white creatures and kill the opponent. Look at my cleansing wildfire. Oh, no. It's a Echo Wellspring. Oh, the double land! The double land! Let's go! Charge! Charge! Blah! Do we make it 9? No. We wait, right? We just bide our time, and then we call Skyfish at them, and kill them. 1 and a black, fanatical offering. Quick, We gotta find our KSCS. Bargain? What? Okay, sure. You're on 15. Weird choice of card, but... No, don't do it. Don't do it! You'll hurt yourself. No. Toxin my guy. You got it. Trigger! Attack! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Play. What do we play here? We definitely play Skyfisher, right? Like, that's important part number 1. Do we just play? Bwap. Be interesting to see if the refurb here. They do. Refurb plus. Oh, do they have double refurb? My card is better. No, it's gone. Do you have Crackland? So block, take 1, 2, 3. How many modes did this have on? It said another mode as well. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have bounced it. Attack! Single block here. Oh, they just blocked the. Take 4 out of 2. You're a blast for this. Trade, take 2. Veteran. Your turn. Yeah, I think I probably misplayed there with the Choco Mogg, right? I probably should have just left it in my hand. Left it in play. Definitely forces a different game state there, right? For sure. Refurb, they draw a card. So they've seen 3 refurbs in the top 15. It's definitely not gluing this deck together right now. They've seen 4 refurbs in their top 19 cards. Jesus Christ. Really? This? Trigger all the life gain. Attack! Block here, block here. I'm not going to play around Crackland Shaman. Goodbye. You're on 2. Do you have a Crackland Shaman? Am I dead? Crack Clue? Or... I can't believe they found 4 refurbs in their top 19 cards. Yep. Yep. Do they even have green in their deck? Let's see. Oh, they have a Spellbomb as well. Oh my god. They've just literally just pulled all of their good cards out of their deck at the last minute. Like, are you for real? So they crack this and then sack these so then I don't get back the veterans. It's so annoying. Do you sack the Spellbomb here or are you sacking a land? Yep. Really? And they have a Deadly Dispute. Crazy. Drop. Cast this. Cast this. And then pass it. Come on then. Oh, it literally is just black-green. Black-red. Where they pretend to be Jund Wildfire for ages. Super interesting. See if they pulled the Crackland out. Okay. Can I not draw lands, please? Thank you. Hi. Hi. Flying. Come on then. Black Mage's Rod, sure. Up to 4. 2 mana. Cast down my Choco Mogg. 21. They're on 5. Jeez. Okay. Another Choco Mogg. Battle Screech. Battle Screech! Flashback said, Battle Screech. Flying. Flying for locked. Fanatical Offering, the Nile Spellbomb. Then I have Spellbomb. Sure. I don't know what they could have that could answer this, but 2, 4, 6, 1, 5, 6. I guess a kill spell puts an artifact, right? Does it? Yes. That's a, I don't know what that was. A Galv Blast. So there's a Galv Blast in the top card. So they can crack this, draw a card, Galv Blast this, and then play the bridge. Yeah, play the bridge. 3, 6, 9. Oh, and I have to block. I guess we have to block like this. We could have blocked to kill this. So they should crack this to draw the Galv Blast to blow this up. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, because they die. Unless I have another Galv Blast already in their hand. Slightly annoying, but we do gain some life for that. Crackland doesn't. 3, 6, 9, 10. Let's play this. Crack a clue. Novice Inspector. Crack a clue. Land. Do I just hold these back, right? Because then if they kill those... It's a really close game that didn't need to be really close, right? They literally just ripped 4 refurbs and then had found a Crackland at the last minute, effectively. Oh, man. I'm going to crack this Spellbomb end of turn to draw a card. Like, it's not doing anything by being Crackland fodder. So I guess we'll see. Time to bring back some refurbs, I guess. Refurbs. Trigger. Oh, man. Refurb. Draw a card. Trigger. Is anyone having fun yet? I can't decide if Crackland Shaman, being the way it is the most unique and cheapest effect knocking, that it's actually not good for the game, or if it's holding the font. Like, I can't tell if it's the Pauper consigned to memory, or if it's I don't know how else to describe it, some other card that's just massively impacting the font. Ouch. Take 6, that 4, then the Galv Blasters for lethal. Like, I feel like these decks, like literally every single deck like this, which is quite a lot of the format, right? Like, not necessarily packed all, but refurb, removal piles with Crackland. Like, if they don't have Crackland Shaman, they just fall apart. I think we want these and we want these. I think Battle Screech, all that sort of seems good. Hinterland Sanctifier seems pretty... No, do we even need Holy Light for that matter? I think it's fine. I don't know, I just think that I don't know. Just felt really weird there. Again, I don't know if we've just got variants there because they're seeing refurbs or not. I'm unsure. I can't really decide. Or if, again, like, a deck like that is... Like, I don't also, just for reference, I don't think a card like Prismatic Strands helps us there that much. Right? Prismatic Strands helps with the Raffine's Informed Guardian's Pledge piles because you get to go Guardian's Pledge. They then sort of like commit a max. I don't know why I played that one and not 1 life, he says. Red. Now it's 3 life. I'd probably make this a... I probably would have made it a 1-1, right, if I'd played the Hinterland, right? But... So let's call Skyfisher, bounce a land, play a Sanctify, attack for 3. Like, this deck is really aggressive, right? It's like super aggressive, which is really surprising how quick out the gates it can be with not many like effects like this. But okay, do you have a Crackland Shaman, a Toxin Analysis? Because they definitely had 2 main deck. 6. I think I just discard the Choco Mogg, right? Have these. BR, and then we just Thraben and Charm the guy. And I think that's fine. Cast, destroy, target, creep. What? Galv Blast 5? Galv Blast on. Tap this. Take 7. I should have tapped this and tapped this. They took 1 more. If that's the case, but go on then. Toxin me and kill my board. Fun police. Come on. Or Galv Blast my flyer and then kill my board. Come on then. 1, 2. He's sacking a 3rd thing. Okay. That was a pretty good top deck, to be fair, being 2 bodies there. 1 drop. Let's sack a land here, sure. 2 artifacts. Refurb. They're on 7. Do you find another land? What could I draw here that I can't cast? A Choco Mogg, but I could cast it if I do it now, so I do it now. I'm just trying to figure out what land anyway, so it doesn't matter. We put this on 2-2 or 2. Guess we put it on. Means they have to sack more through Crackland. None of them change the clock for block and with Pact All and all that stuff. We attack for 3. And we have 6. Come on then. Crackland Shaman me, brah. Nope. Wellspring. Duress Mal. Choco Mogg. Absolute baller. Absolute baller. Let's go. Get absolute wrecked. Boom, boom, boom. Choco Mogg top deck. Woo. I was rather excited. How good is Destroy Evil? Not very. I feel like I just want more creatures, right? Or do I just want Hallow? Probably just want Hallow. Do I just want Hallow? I'm really struggling. Maybe I want Avery. No. I don't know. I want Avery. I want to draw though, so maybe I don't. Maybe I want Sanctifier. Maybe I just want more 1-drops. Like 12 1-drops. Maybe I want a 1-1 split. Let's do that. Do that. I like that. Let's do that. Black, red, black mage's rod. Artifact dot. Sure. So we have 1-drop into another novice. I'm fine playing that. I wonder if they'll play Drossforge Bridge. They're just gonna play a Wellspring. Na na na. Look at all the life gain. Look at us go. 2 mana. Refurb. Why, thank you, kind sir. Whee! Tap, tap. Whee! Would you like to block? No. Land. Pack dual terror. So we just kill this with the Thraben Charm, right? As opposed to the Revoke. And kill it with a Thraben Charm. Kill you guy. Turn him sideways. 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 I have a game plan. And they're probably going to block this bird token. Which I think I'm okay with. Obviously, if they crack land before they refurb me again, it's pretty awkward, right? But I think overall I'm pretty okay. 5, 6, 3-turn clock. And we're on 33. Yep. They definitely have a crack. Or they have a blood. 4. Backdoor. Sure. And that's the end of the turn. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let's attack all out. Oh, imagine if we draw a land as well here next turn. They're on 7. We have a free discard in terms of the Battle Screech. So see where we get to. 4 for another one. Just draw a land. Draw land, draw land, draw land, draw land. That's not a land. Well, it is a land, but it's not a land. That doesn't help us. It's slightly annoying. Attack. I still think we attack all out. You are blocking what? I'm assuming not a veteran. Block your my Sanctifier. Sure. Makes sense. That's fine. And then I'm just going to pass the turn here. We have this, obviously, if they refurb us. They've seen 3 pack dolls, which is pretty interesting. They got a 4 here. They need to avoid crack. That's what we need to avoid is crackland, right? Duress? I feel like compared to normal white weenie as well, like if they're going to duress us, it's so much worse. No. No duress. 7 cards in hand though. Goodbye. Battle Screen. Crackland? Sure. Do they kill our board? Huh. That's surprising. I would have half expected them to kill our board here. Birdies. Beep, beep, beep. Draw a card. I'm just going to attack for 1. I maybe should have actually just played Choco Mogg, right? But they could sack 3 things to kill it. I also haven't played a land this turn, so we'll see what they do. So let's see. They don't draw a card. We do draw a card. So let's attack for 1. No point in attacking with this to be eaten by a pack doll. They go to 3. And we'll do this. I didn't realize it was a trigger like this, but we'll see what they do. Because it becomes a 3 if not, so they might do it now. Yes. And this is fine. I then just choose to make a 1-1. Oh, it automatically does it for you. That's pretty cool. That's cool. 2 mana. 4A. But they know I have a Choco Mogg, right? So I'm assuming they're hoping for a refurb or something. I don't actually know. They found a refurb anyways. Sure. Maybe a land refurb. Because they now got a 1. I feel like I'm just going to kill the pack doll terror. I feel like that's better, right? Kill the pack doll. Play a Lunarch veteran. They block a flyer, sure. They got 3. Trigger, gain a life, we're on 35. If they have another refurb, like they have a 3rd refurb, sure. Whatever. I can't do anything about it. But if they don't, then... But they don't have an artifact. So they now have to play, yeah, so they have to play an artifact land, but they can't do. So now it has to be Blood Fountain refurb. Duress. Another, well, they can't. I guess they didn't. Let's go! Us! I feel like I'll take that 4-1, right? It's close, right? It probably should have been a... Maybe should have been a 5-0. I actually really like it. I don't think the Avery mechanic is necessary. I'd probably just put something else in. I don't know what, but a lot of the other cards just worked, right? Lunarch Veteran probably should just be a 4-of, go down that route, and then the Fortress Kingguard is probably fine, just to go as a 4-of and then just call it a day. Is probably where I'd take this. I don't know if you need Prismatic Strands, I really don't. I think it's maybe, probably not, but it's okay. I'm fine with that, and I think it's just, I just don't think it's necessary, right? That's my main thing, is this whole graveyardy engine is fine. Like, you're fine without it. Like, you're fine casting Battle Screech on 4. Like, that is totally okay. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is necessary. Maybe you could still play the Rafine's Informant and just play Battle... Because you play Battle Screech before that, and you'll play Battle Screech after it. So, yeah, I think this deck's pretty sweet. I really enjoyed Choco Mogg. It definitely overperformed, for sure. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Daybreak, for obviously these great opportunities. And of course, do not forget to check out Manatraders if you're doing it. Rent this deck as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.